Hi, this is Franklin from imdream.net, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Lightbox Popups and WP Optin Express plugin. So here's an example of a pop-up that we can make with the plugin for sign-up. So when people first visit your site, they get hit with a pop-up and ask them to sign up to your list. It can be very effective. So let's look at some of the settings. So we're in the Lightbox Optin settings, and the first one is the display frequency. Now this is how many days in between you want to show the pop-up if they click to close the pop-up. So if I close this pop-up and I had this set for 7 days, then I would not see this pop-up again until after 7 days and I visit the site. Then I should be shown the pop-up again. Now that setting is pretty important because you don't want to annoy your visitors, especially if you're you have a lot of people coming back to your site all the time to read your quality content. You don't want to annoy them with the pop-up all the time. So the next is the delay. You can choose how many seconds to delay the pop-up. You leave this blank, it shows the pop-up immediately when they visit the site, and if you put 1 second, it's 1 second after the page loads, then the pop-up loads. So that's another setting you can use. And we also have here you can select the form design. So you can click to show no pop-up. When you click to show no pop-up, let me open a new window here, and I'll refresh, and no pop-up is going to show. Basically, no pop-up is showing. Okay. You can disregard this widget here. I'm still working on that. That's a work in progress. The widget will be done hopefully in the next couple of days. So then we have some basic things. We have the ribbon color, we have the box color, we have the opt-in headline, the sub-headline or the image depending on what design you choose, the opt-in copy, and the opt-in form code. So let me just put in the opt-in form code here real quick, and we'll go over these. Double check, make sure everything that's filled out correctly. Okay, so let me just put in some stuff here. So I'm going to put the ribbon color to maybe blue, and I'm going to take the box color to maybe a light gray here. And here, all this stuff is customizable here. So in other words, you can style each of these things the way you want. So this is my headline. I'm just going to put in headline. I'm going to change it to an H1 tag. And here, and I can also change the color of the text to fully customizable here, so you can change the color of the text. Okay, this is my sub headline. I'm going to put sub headline, and I'm going to make this into an H2, and I'm also going to center it. And then this is my opt-in copy, so I'm just going to put something here. Copy goes here because I just want to show you guys the design. Is just to show the design. Okay, the design of the different forms and some of the stuff you can do. So we'll get into showing the design of the forms first. And okay, all this stuff is here. We can choose the button color. I'll leave it at orange. So I'm going to click Save Changes. And actually, I don't think I changed it from basic. Okay, so we're going to change it from basic to none. Okay, so let's see the basic, just so you can see the layout of the form. Okay, so we're going to go back into our other window here, and I'm going to refresh the page. And you'll see this is what comes up. Okay, the body copy is here. This is the ribbon. The ribbon here is at the bottom here. Sub headline is here. This is the basic design. Headline is here, and the copy is here. Now we can change this basic design a couple different ways. In other words, yeah, let's just go over the basic design first. So if I take out the sub headline, right, then I save it. Okay, let me go back in here and I'll refresh this, and it will show you. See, this section is not going to appear. The same as if I take out the headline or I take out the copy, that section just will not appear. Okay, so you can have whatever you want in your copy section, whatever you want in your headline section. If you want to get rid of the ribbon, so this is the two-tone here, right? We have two tones, and say we want the top here and want to have a picture in the copy. So in other words, let me just come in here, add the media, right? Let me see, make it a left, insert that into the post. Okay, let's censor that and save the changes. So you can add the image in there if you want to, and it will look like that. Okay, you can add it in here. We also have an image left and right that you can use as well to do this, but you can also do this way in here as well. So this is the two-tone here. Suppose I take out the ribbon color, right? suppose I take out the ribbon color and I clear that, right? Then I can save the changes, and then it's just a one tone all the way here, right? If I actually take out the box color itself too, right? I clear that, then you'll see I can change the color of the text here, and let me change the color of the text here just to show you, and then I click Save Changes. Then what will happen is we will have a transparent form right here, so you can have a transparent pop-up as well with the elements there. And suppose you want to have the okay, so suppose you want to make a pop-up like I did here, where you want the top to be color and the bottom not to be color. So we can also do that too. So what we do is we set the box color to, say, a dark blue or something, and we set the ribbon color, remember the ribbon color is on the bottom, and we'll set the ribbon color to a light gray, right? And then we're going to change the opt-in copy. We're going to take this out, and actually let me just go in here and let me just copy this, copy that and delete it, and I'm going to put that into the subheadline here, just for the ease of thing here, just to show you. So now I have that in the subheadline, and I'm going to click Save. Again, this is going to become more and more easy if you just play around with it a little bit. You see how easy it is? I can just change the design here, so I click here. And again, now I have the headline on the top with the dark color, because this is the body color up here, right? And then this is the ribbon color down here. All this is the ribbon color. Okay, so this is the basic design. Now, a couple things to put in here. Suppose I wanted to put a YouTube URL in here instead of, or a video URL, right? So I go into the text editor, not the visual, the text, and what I can do is I can just input my YouTube code, and what will happen is excuse me, you'll be able to have your YouTube video in here, and the CSS is set up in a way that the video is going to resize to whatever your opt-in pop-up here, whatever size it is. And another thing is that these pop-ins are responsive. So in other words, depending on your screen size, right, the pop-in is going to automatically adjust the size. You see the video automatically adjust the size to fit the window. So it's going to look good on all types of devices. So that's the basic design. So let's go into the image left. Okay, so now the image left, let me take this out real quick. We have the same headline, right? The same colors apply. We have the same headline. Let me go into the visual here. The headline. We have this would be where your image would be. All you have to do is click to add your image, and again, it's the same as the videos. They'll automatically resize. Notice how large my image is there. You'll see. And here is my opt-in copy. So let me just go in here. All the stuff I want to right here, right? Whatever opt-in copy you have in there. And we're going to click, let me see if, make sure I change the box. Yeah, I'm doing image left now, right? Okay. So let's change that. And now you see we have the image left, the headline. But again, we switched our background color and our ribbon color. So this is probably going to look better if I switch that back around. So let me switch that back around. So we want our ribbon color to be the darker color, and the box color to be the lighter color. Okay. And let's take a look at that. Let me refresh that. Okay, so there we go. And again, if you put a small, you can resize the image, or the image will resize to your screen here. So when you're on a smaller device, it's going to fill the space correctly. Okay, so this would be another type of pop in there. And again, you can change the color of these these texts no problem. And you can change the text here and the text here and the text here in the plugin as well. So let me go back in, and then that's the image left. And we're going to do the same thing. Image right is the same thing, right? Okay, and let's double check this. Okay, we'll pop up, and again the image right is the same thing. Okay, just the image is going to be on the right side the same way, and it resizes the same way again. So that's the pop-up there. Now the fourth choice that we have is just content by itself. And content by itself, let's just add this in here. Hold on. Let's delete this. Let's put subheadline. Okay, so we just put subheadline in for the subheadline of the image, just so you can see. We'll still have some basic opt-in copy here, and let's just click content only. So here we go. I'm going to save the changes, and let's see what the pop-up looks like now. Let's go to the top and going to refresh, and now we just have a content pop-up, okay, with just the headline and the content. Now again, if I didn't want to have a headline in there, basically all I do is just take this out, and then it will basically just show the content. Okay, let me save it. Now, the content-only pop-up could be useful. Say you want to direct people to a certain part of your site, or say you have multiple offers on your site, and you want to direct the people to the right offer. You can put some text in here with a link that says, "What are you most interested in? Are you most interested in learning about A? Click here, you know, to go to this page directly tailored to the people that are interested in that. Or are you most interested in B?" And a link to have the people go to section B, so you can get the specific targeted traffic to your offers that way with this kind of pop-up only, content only pop-up. And if you're using, hold on, let me just pause this. Okay, so I want to show you something here, that how this plugin can integrate with the pop-ups if you're using our page styles plugin as well. So here we have our content, right? So here we have this, and let's just let me just copy, and I'll just paste this text again so we can have sort of a paragraph or whatever. And then I'm going to put a list item 1, list item 2, list item 3, and say I'm going to have a button. Click here, right? So if you're using our page styles plugin, you can integrate this in here really easily. You notice this page styles is here. We can add our styles directly in there, right? Make that bold, and let's make this a button. Again, this is a separate plugin, but I'm just showing you how you can integrate this in here. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, insert that in there, and let me, okay. So, because we were talking about how to use this, so let's just go in here real quick. So let me refresh, and you can see all the page styles came out directly in here, and you can use this in the other ones too. So our plugins integrate together to work that way. So there's no problem to use our plugins together. And you can create great looking pop-ups like that if you get the two plugins together. And let me put a headline in there. Or you can just put the subheadline in there. Or list item, you take out the button here because you already have a button in here. So that doesn't make sense, right? Hold on. Alright, so. Alright, so it's really that easy to create the great looking pop-ups with this plugin. As you can see, here's another way you could have it here. Say the subheadline. So you want to change that. So we want to make that a light blue, right? Okay. So double check that. Ah, see, so there you go. It's that easy to create the great looking pop-ups with this plugin. And you can see there's a whole bunch of ways you could customize it. I mean, you're pretty much not limited by anything. There's a whole bunch of settings, a whole different ways you could customize it to get it to look great. So you know, it's just up to you to play around with it. Once you play around with it a little bit, you'll find out how to work the different things. and you can really be very creative with this. So that's basically the Lightbox Optin for WP Optin Express.